is crazy. Yeah, I know. We watched the Kodak one on this broadcast.
Enjoy your bars, you bitch.
Was that me laughing? Like, what the fuck was that?
Enjoy your bars, you bitch.
The fuck? If you have that kind of money, you have to have an indoor basketball court. It's valid. It's so valid. It makes the most sense. How is this house smaller than yours? I don't know. I guess I'm richer than Drake. This house is ridiculous, but he for real kept the entire greater Toronto area trades employed. 3 of my neighbors help with the bathtub, court, etc. Yeah. Oh, there's no talking in this.
$150 million net worth. His latest expense is a $100 million custom-designed compound called the Embassy. You know you're curious about how Drake spends his fortune, so let's dive right in and find out.
In the middle of Hackney hustling, it could be in music, you could be building houses, you could be doing whatever, but...
Drake's private compound in Bridle Path, Toronto is built to give the superstar some privacy. The rapper even got special permission from the city of Toronto to build the fences around his house twice the legal height. And he also shelled out about $1 million for tall trees to put around the property. It's no wonder that the private neighborhood, which has housed celebrities like Celine Dion and even Prince, is called Millionaire's Row. But why wouldn't you want top-notch security at a brand new luxury mansion nicknamed the Embassy? Once you get past those fences, Drake's new home welcomes you with lavish materials like limestone, wood, and bronze. But the 50,000 square foot custom mansion isn't meant to just look nice. It's supposed to be practical
50,000 square feet
too, which is
bro, that's what the fuck?
Why Drake and architect Ferris Rafali designed it with some of the rapper's favorite hobbies in mind. The home has an NBA regulation-sized indoor basketball court.
That's not it.
So that Drake and his
there it is. This is it. I've seen it. Dude, it's so sick.
Friends can get in a quick game of ball before they head
on Instagram, of course, not in person. Chat. No, I never played it, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? On Instagram, man. He always plays basketball with what's his name, the Bone Breaker or whatever. Like, that's one of the handles coaches that he has. It's always so funny though, because like, yes, in my dreams, I would love to have at least one person I know that has access to an amenity like this. I don't give a fuck what kind of unhinged, awful things that they've done. I literally would just be like, yeah, no, totally, that's fine. What happened? Oh, you guys were, torturing labor union leaders in Nicaragua. That's fine. I mean, I'll forget about that as long as I can play basketball every day at your indoor court. It's fine, I guess. Henry Kissinger, sure, I will play at your basketball court indoor. You are in LA, that should be easy to find. I would settle for someone who could get into the YMCA after hours. Man, we don't have that shit here. It's fucking whack. It actually sucks. You guys don't understand, dude. You don't understand. You don't understand. It's all outdoors. It's literally all outdoors here. All the basketball courts are outdoors. That's a bitch on my fucking knees, dude. It's a bitch and a half. I'm a big boy. I'm constantly fucking pounding the goddamn pavement with my heavy-ass body.
Head to his private recording studio. The studio comes complete with a cozy lounge decorated with some of Drake's favorite action figures. And that's not the only impressive collection Drake has. He has an entire room called the Awards Room, where he displays all of his achievements. And just off of that, he has a hallway devoted to his collection of sports jerseys.
Go to 24 Hour Fitness or YMCA. First of all, there's not many YMCAs, okay? That's number one. The only indoor courts that are like accessible to the public are still not accessible to the public. You need to get a LA Fitness membership or a 24-hour fitness membership. The 24-hour fitness in West Hollywood has a half court that's dog shit. No one even plays there because it's like literally dog shit. And if you want to play like full court pickup, there are literally like 700 people waiting to play in the one fucking full court basketball court that's like available if you buy the gym membership on top of that. And also, LA Fitness is awful. Like the runs are awful. It's just awful in general. I used to go all the time. Now?
Achievements. And just off of that, he has a hall called the Awards Room.
It's Joe Biden is Mao, I think, maybe. I don't even know. It's probably some fucking Shepherd Ferry or some shit. Just apply to a college campus and enroll? No, you can actually technically, what is it, Woods? The UCLA indoor courts? It's a war hall. The China. How are they awful? Explain. I'm literally in the process of explaining. Is that something that is unreasonable outside of your level of income? Wait, what? You think I have the capacity to be able to build an indoor court? What? My entire net worth could probably put a down payment maybe on a fucking house that has that. You're out of your mind, dude. Like just a down payment. And then I would be bankrupt trying to pay the fucking mortgage. To build and maintain? No shot. Dude. I wouldn't be able to afford that if everyone subscribed to the top of the hour ad break to avoid the top of the hour ad break. I still wouldn't be able to afford it.
Where he displays all of his achievements. And just off of that, he has a hallway devoted to his collection of...
Of course, if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free. These parks that you're mentioning do have closed gyms, but they don't let you play in them. ChatGPT. I know, I've been to them. I don't know about some of them, but like the Equinox Sports Club, for example, is not, you have to get a membership. The Los Angeles Athletic Club, and then you have to have like other people who also have memberships so they can come play with you. You can't just like go by yourself. No, the Equinox Sports Club does have a real one, the West LA one. I used to literally go there. I know. The Los Angeles Athletic Club, I think, is downtown LA, way too far. I don't know about the Culver City Municipal Plunge. I've never been there. I don't know about this one either. But Pan Pacific Park, I ball at every now and then. But like, you have to you have to know a guy to be able to play there after hours. And yeah, like I said, a lot of these are literally where like kids play all day. Like they have club and shit like that all day. And then you have to like, you have to grease like one of the municipal workers to be able to play after hours. Ball on the children? No, you can't go and play there. Not like that. It's like fucking school and shit, dude. What do you mean? Their kids just beat them, bro. Cringe. Aiden had an indoor court he knew about. Yeah, the FaZe boys all ball up at like some indoor court, but it's in like fucking bumfuck nowhere. It's like 2 hours outside of LA. 8 to $75K for an outdoor court up front. Maintenance can cost more. Yeah, I don't have. That's insane. Anyway, as I was saying, like I mentioned, I can't fund that. Even at the top of the hour when I serve you a fucking 3-minute ad break. You no longer want to see those ads, though. All you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. Or by getting gifted a sub. Here, I forgot to run it earlier.
Of sports jerseys. After a hard day of work, Drake can relax and entertain friends in the Great Room. With its 44-foot-high ceilings and tons of room to kick back, the Great Room also holds two of the most expensive pieces of decor in the entire house. The first is a
A tiny little shark. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs, allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour.
Bossendorfer bespoke grand piano, designed by his architect Ferris Raffaelli and
I love public courts. Public courts are where it's at, though. You can get some serious games in public courts. Yes, public courts are where I play all the time, and I love public courts. It's just that I wish they were closed. I wish they had, indoor public courts. Dude, I play twice, sometimes 3 times a week in public courts. I have no issue with that. I love public courts. Well, the only time I have an issue is if it's like overpopulated, when there's like too many people and you have to get next, you know what I mean? And you're like fucking sitting there for 3 hours. And then God forbid you lose, and then, and then you have to sit another fucking 35 minutes to it. I asked ChatGPT how many years it would take you to earn 100 million. Or we can make an estimate to earn 100 million at an average of CPM of $5. Hasan would need to get 20 billion views. If we assume that Hasan streams for an average of 6 hours per day every day of the year, and he gets an average of 10,000 views per hour, he would reach 20 billion views in approximately 101 years. Of course, this is just a very rough estimate and assumes a constant CPM rate and consistent level of viewership. Okay. Well, it's not 10,000, but it's 30,000. Also, it doesn't understand that that's not how that works. ChatGPT doesn't understand how Twitch works, I think. Doable. Its knowledge cutoff date is 2021. Moise has a cord and wants to film him and his boys and playing other streamers. You should play him if you're going to go to Creator Clash. Ooh, I would definitely do that. All right, let's continue.
Takashi Murakama. In the U.S., a Bossendorfer can cost anywhere between $756,000 to $500,000.
Oh, Simu had a fucking splash? I told you he's good. He's not bad.
Okay. This is everybody's shooting at the ruffle though. I don't.
Told you he's got a floater, dude.
What'd you say, D-Wade? What'd you say? That's a great shot. His relief is talking about doubt. I love that. We'll get a strategy later. Right now, we just want to hoop. Okay. This is everybody's shooting at the ruffle though. I don't.
Boom. Bro, was about the face plant. What is that form? Bro, people who have not walked outside like in a month are like, dude, your fucking form sucks. Yeah, whatever, dude. He's like probably fucking nervous. That's a deep ass. That's literally a deep ass 3, dude. Are you crazy? Why is that? Why do they have an extended 3-point line? By the way, what's going on there? Yeah, an NBA 3-point line is already fucking further back than what you play on. Okay, enough with the AI. Holy shit. We were watching fucking Drake's $100 million mansion.
$60,000. So Drake probably spent a good amount of his decor budget on this statement piece. The second epic piece of decor is a replica of the Metropolitan Chandelier. Over 20,000 pieces of hand-cut Swarovski crystal make up the Grand Chandelier, which is the second largest of its kind in the world. But despite the luxury, Drake would much rather spend his time in his 3,200 square foot master bedroom suite. We know you'd love to kick back in that bed, but just wait until you get a look at the in-suite bedroom. The centerpiece of the epic bathroom is probably that 4,000-pound tub of black marble. It was carved from one single block of marble, making it one of the most unique pieces in Drake's house. It goes well with the eloquently epic 2-story closet. We haven't gotten a very good look inside this massive closet, but Drake told Architectural Digest that it was designed with raw luxury materials like amethyst, rock crystal, and even diamond. The entire master suite is surrounded by 1,100 square feet of covered terraces, so that even chilly Toronto winters don't keep him cooped up inside the house. But for some real relaxation, Drake doesn't just sit on his terrace. For some much-needed R&R, the star can retire to one of his 2 saunas, spend an hour in the massage room, or take a dip in his indoor or outdoor pool. The indoor pool is made of black granite and has a black light, so Drake can change up the room's atmosphere for any occasion. Atmosphere seems pretty important to Drake since he also has a high-tech singing toilet outfitted with customizable neon lighting. When it's time to go out, Drake has a 10-car garage waiting for him where he stores all of his expensive vehicles. But we'll talk more about his car collection a little bit later. It's hard to believe that all this luxury is in only one of Drake's properties. The star also owns 3 homes in Hidden Hills, California, a luxury neighborhood that's also home to a few of the Kardashians. The first is a $4.5 million, 2,449 square foot ranch. Drake bought the 3-bedroom, 2.5 bathrooms property with the intention of pairing it with some other nearby homes to form an estate. In 2012, he bought a $7.7 million home nearby, and then a 1950s-style ranch for $2.8 million. Drake, who just seems to love naming his properties, calls this one the YOLO Estate. The pride and joy of this trio of properties is the $7.7 million home that Drake bought because it reminded him of the Playboy Mansion. It's because of this epic pool, complete with a waterfall and a grotto. The home also has tons of activities, like a home gym, tennis court, movie theater, and game room. Do you prefer Drake's LA estate to his Toronto digs? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Drake's a fan of luxury transport, but he's not always speeding around in sports cars. Instead, his favorite mode of transportation is his $185 million custom private plane. The Boeing 767-300F was recently given a makeover by Louis Vuitton designer Virgil Abloh, and now rocks a blue exterior with painted clouds. When it comes to cars, though, Drake is a collector. No wonder he needs so much room in his garage. One of his most impressive vehicles is a rare Bugatti Veyron Sang-Noir for $3.4 million. Only 12 were ever built. Rare vehicles seems to be a pretty big theme in Drake's car collection. He also has a Mercedes-Maybach G650, of which only 99 were ever made. Drake is the only person to own one in all of North America. He also managed to get his hands on a rare Mercedes Pullman worth $600,000. And he owns the very last Maybach 62S Landaulet that was ever built. This particular collector's car is estimated to have cost the singer over $1 million. Drake also has a few more practical cars that he's been seen rolling around in. One of his favorites might be his Ferrari LaFerrari, which he purchased for over $1 million. Another is his Lamborghini Aventador, which cost $400,000 and is estimated to have a top speed of 217 miles an hour. The rapper also has a DeVille 16 worth $2.2 million, a Rolls-Royce Dawn worth $400,000, and a few other classic luxury vehicles. His garage also contains a Lamborghini Gallardo, a Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, a Bentley Continental GTC, and a McLaren 675LT. Oof, that's a lot of cars to have to choose between every day. Which of Drake's many vehicles do you want to drive the most? Let us know in the comments. If there's anything Drake loves as much as collecting cars, it's collecting shoes, watches, and clothing. Drake's fashion sense has cost the singer millions in his unique and trendy pieces. One of the standouts is his $750,000.
Worst. I mean, listen, I can't speak on the fucking cars because, like, you know, people like cars, I guess. And I don't know enough about cars, but I can certainly speak on the fucking ugliest watches of all time. All the big face Millies are just Richard Mille watches are so fucking garbage. I can't wait. I hope one day it will absolutely be eviscerated. Its value will just like tank. I hope for that day. I think it's so ugly. It's so nasty.
$1,000 Richard Mille watch. Backstage at the O2 Arena in 2019, he showed off his luxury watch and the rest of his outfit, including an $11,000 Brioni jacket, a Tom Ford outfit worth $18 grand, and a custom diamond chain worth $200,000. The basketball fan also has been spotted at Raptors games with a $600,000 Patek Philippe watch and a custom Raptors championship ring. The rare rose gold watch is made with a total of 1,343 diamonds. Drake.
They aren't like cars where watches are useless. Cars at least have good handling and speed. Well, I mean, the type of cars that he has probably appreciate in value, but watches are not bought because they look good or cool. They're bought because they appreciate. A lot of people buy A lot of people buy watches because they fucking appreciate in value. You can just like dump a bunch of your money into it. Watches are cool too. I think like the history of watches, the way that they make it, the engineering, all that stuff is like actually cool. No, you're wrong. Bust down always depreciate. Okay, XQC fans, I know. Yes, bust down does depreciate. That's why I said, oh, he iced it out. It's factory set diamonds on a Patek. Wait, really? I did not know that. Why are you saying John Mayer friend Hassan Piker? What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Also has a thing for shoes and handbags. You've definitely seen the rapper rocking classic and rare kicks, like the...
People think this is your lifestyle when you buy a house in Taycan. Yeah, I know. I mean, to the normie, there is no difference between me buying a fucking Taycan and a house at my age than fucking Drake buying all this shit. Okay? That's just the reality. They don't understand it. That there are unironically levels to this. John Mayer, famous affinity for watch collecting? Yeah. Oh, that makes so much sense. Yeah, you're right.
Not yet released Air Jordan 1 High OG Dior sneakers that he showed off in a sneak peek of his closet. But these $2,000 shoes aren't even the star of the show.
Yeah, I was about to say, those are the Dior Jordans are fucking... That's nothing for someone like Drake.
Has a pair of bright yellow Jordan 5 Retro Tokyo T23 kicks, which would sell for over $5,000 today. Drake also has an impressive collection of vintage Nike shoes honoring the late and great Kobe Bryant. In total, experts...
Why did he... Wait, that was just a 97 silver bullet. Like, what the fuck? Those are just like the most basic... I mean, I love the silver bullet, but like, what the fuck? That was literally just the 97 Air Max. Those shoes that he just showed when he's talking about honoring Kobe, those are not. And also, they're literally like, what are they? They're like fucking, what, $90 maybe?
Nike shoes honoring the late and great Kobe Bryant. In total, experts estimate his collection to be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. But Drake also likes collecting Hermes Birkin bags. These expensive bags are...
Why? Okay, Mr. Rich, like 300. Are they? What the fuck? I mean, last time I bought a 97 was it was definitely not that expensive. It wasn't like $300 or anything. Inflation. Joe Brandon's economy.
Aren't for him. He's actually...
Yeah, no shit, they're not for him. Why the fuck does he have so many Birkins? Those are like 30 grand a pop.
Actually been collecting them for years as a gift to his future wife. One of his most expensive pieces is a Hermes Himalaya Birkin valued between $100,000 and $400,000 US dollars. Drake does a lot more than just music to be able to afford this kind of luxurious living. For starters, he co-owns OVO, October's Very Own, which is a company that encompasses his record label clothing line.
That LaFerrari, if you bought for $1 million, those are going for 2.5 to 3 mil now. The Bugatti has at least doubled. Yes. Like super, super expensive cars, if you buy them, cars are depreciating assets. Unless you buy them and they're like super unique. You know what I mean? They're obviously at that point, supercars are obviously appreciating. But it's still volatile. I mean, it turns into I mean, watches too. It's like a Veblen good, right? Is that the right term? Am I saying that right? I think yours has gained value, hasn't it? I don't know. No. EVs don't really appreciate in value, I don't think. EVs don't appreciate in value. I didn't buy it because it was like, also I leased it anyway. I didn't buy it. Do you think he resells those cars so he can gain the profit or buys them because he likes to? No, I think he buys everything because he can. I don't think Drake gives a fuck about assets, dude. He is worth so much. Weren't people saying he's like worth almost $1 billion or something? No, like at his level of wealth, he's just like balling out. It says 260 million, but I don't think that's right. I think it's probably more than that. What about EVs and the cobalt mine moral dilemma? Are you fucking brain dead, dude? You think I give a fuck about cobalt mining? Are you absolutely out of your fucking mind? I literally use a computer and an iPhone. Like every fucking part of my consumption and your consumption as you log on to twitch.tv to write this snarky ass remark literally revolves around conflict minerals that are literally mined in the least ethical ways possible. Shut the fuck up, you followed yesterday ass, sock account ass, dumb motherfucker. Oh my God, dude. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. You're a fucking idiot. You did not come across as intelligent to any person in this chat. You can minimize it though. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You are just a fucking idiotic troll. You are currently maximizing your consumption by being on twitch.tv, okay? You are literally engaging. The very argument that you are putting forward is unironically silly when you come in here as a one-day fucking follower and literally say you can minimize your fucking ethical consumption. No, you can't. You're not doing it. Shut the fuck up. You're living in the first world. You are a part of the imperial core. You are literally living off of stolen profits and the extraction of natural resources from the third world. There is no fucking ethical consumer side activism that will eradicate this, okay? Unless you go and join like a Maoist student group in the fucking Philippines and overthrow the Philippine government, you are not participating in any kind of global revolution by drinking out of a fucking paper straw. Holy shit. Yeah, really, if you want to minimize it, just fucking log off, honestly. Oh. Yes. Join Anak Bayan, okay? And then talk to me afterwards. Sour subject. The sourness doesn't come from a gotcha. The sourness is from the fact that I sit here every fucking day and try to describe certain systemic concepts, certain issues that happen under a capitalist organization of the economy, and even 5-month subscribers are still absolute fucking baboons and literally do not understand really just fundamental things. And that idiocy is what is triggering. The fact that you make it seem like all of my efforts are in vain, that's what's triggering. That's what's upsetting. Not the fact that I feel like I'm doing something unethical myself. I don't. Okay? The sourness derives from how much I put in 8 hours a fucking day to describe basic things to people, and yet for some weird reason, people still, even after 5 months of subscribing, do not understand. Anyway. Bourgeois tyrant goes on enraged rant. Okay, Marxist cannibalism. I don't like lifestylist fucking shitters in the chat come in here and think that like any kind of leftist momentum revolves around whatever you think is happening on the internet. I hate having to repeat it over and over again. It's just like after a certain point, you have to do the work a little bit yourself, okay? Go read some fucking theory and learn. It is literally... It comes from people who think being leftist is about like trading fucking memes about Mao, okay, in a Discord server. And the more you trade memes, the more leftist you are. The more you are working towards the emancipation of workers around the world. You know what I mean? It's just like, dude, just stop. Stop. Please. I see it every day. It fucking kills me. Anyway,
an end radio station. In 2019, he made about $50 million in profit off of his clothing line alone. Drake is also an ambassador for his favorite sports team, the NBA's Toronto Raptors. He started the massively popular We the North campaign in partnership with the team. He's even hinted at his desire to buy the team one day, which seems 100% possible as the rapper continues to grow his fortune. But Drake doesn't keep every bit of money for himself. After all, he started at the bottom. His passion for sports has led him to donate $3 million in partnership with the Raptors to Toronto and Canadian basketball teams in order to make playing more affordable. And you cannot forget the $1 million.
That's the nature of educating people. You have to repeat yourself, and there will always be people who don't understand. I agree, which is why I always do it. But remember, there's always a difference between coming in here and being like, oh, I don't fully understand this concept versus like, are you feeling kind of sore because that other chatter made a really stupid fucking remark that has absolutely zero to do with your worldview while you're in the process of describing how, these things work? It's bad faith. So it gets exhausting when I have to deal with a 1,000 bad faith shitters.
That he gave away to fans during the filming of the God's Plan music video. The $1 million in cash was supposed to be the budget for the video, but Drake had better ideas of how it could be spent. Drake has the money to spare, since he reportedly makes up to $2 million per night while on tour. His fortune has convinced him to start branching out on other investments. Recently, he became an investor in the tech company Omni. Even though Drake will probably continue to invest in the future, his goal has always been to build his own empire. He even has his own luxury line of champagne called Mod Selection, which costs between $300 and $400 a bottle. Let us know in the comments if there's anything in particular you would love to see Drake get in on next. Drake does have a brand new venture, the likes of which he's never done before. He's become a father. His son Adonis was just recently introduced to the
His
world
newest
after
venture is
rapper
having a
Pusha
son.
T let it slip that Drake really did have a kid. And Adonis is definitely growing up to love the finer things in life. Can you blame him when his father's house looks like something out of a fairy tale? In a rare sneak peek into his son's life, Drake and Sophie shared some photos of Adonis's lavish second birthday party. They decked out the rapper's home with gold balloons and lots of decorations featuring what seemed to be Adonis's favorite character, Cookie Monster. We've also got a sneak peek at Adonis's love for art and the mini luxury car that he loves to drive around in. It seems like Drake really is following his motto of family over everything. So what do you think of Drake's luxurious lifestyle? What moves will the rapper make next? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Also, the reason why they kept showing Kanye is most likely because this is AI. And when AI makes it, it's like, it just randomly picks whatever it thinks is Drake or Drake adjacent.